All right, are we live? We here? All right. What's going on, everyone? It's Steve JMO. It's the 26th of July, 2019. It's roughly 4:30 p.m. It's Friday. Friday. Oh, man. One of those days where you just want to just do fucking nothing all day, man. Oh, I just couldn't get up today. It was just strange. We were on vacation last week before. Yesterday was not that bad. Today, got up, got down. Was not good. Got up, woke right back to sleep, and yeah, that's what it was. But all right, before we get too off topic today, I don't know, just all out. I'm scattered today, all over the place. But what the title is, it's Transformers, hidden messages. What else did we put in there? Yeah, the breakdown, and we're gonna be talking about the demonic predictive programming, pre-programming for the demons that are, that's how it is. Let's just go back to the hangout for now. Yeah, just chill there. Just talk for a minute. But so this is an entire series breakdown of Transformers, and so you got Transformers 1, the original Transformers, circa 2007, I believe. Then you have Transformers 2, Revenge of the Fallen, 2009. And you have Transformers 3, The Dark Side of the Moon. No predictive programming in there. That was, 2011. And in 2015, they came out with the fourth one, Age of Extinction. And just 2 years ago, they came out with the fifth and possibly final one, The Last Night. And I have covered all these. I'm going off old notes right now from 2017. I did a video on this. It was just a camera on me video. It wasn't a live stream or anything like that back then. But yeah. So we are gonna bring it over to here. We got Transformers. We got Transformers 1. This is the original cover. Oh, what'd I do? Here we go. Don't need the trailer. Don't need no copyright strikes. Nothing like that. But, so Transformers 1. We got Optimus Prime. We've got Bumblebee. Optimus Prime and Bumblebee are both alien, are just not real. Not in the sense of alien from other planets. So those are the Autobots. I'm sorry, maybe I said Decepticons. These are the Autobots, the good guys, apparently, according to the movie. And you have Megatron, pretty much Lord of Death, pretty much anti-good, here to enslave the human race and kill them all, use them for his benefit and spit them out. And they are the Decepticons. Autobots, Decepticons. Regardless of what they are, or what side they're on, they are Transformers. Trans, Trans, former, Formers, Transformers. They were, obviously, the comic book's been around for years, Transformers, blah, 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 blah. But that's still all predictive programming, even going back to the 70s and 80s when these comics were released. They could have been called, Reformers or Shapeformers or, Techformers, not Transformers. Trans. What else is trans nowadays? The made-up word gender is now trans all of a sudden. You could be male, you could be female, or you could be right in the middle there. Transgender. Transformers. And everyone used to the trans part. That's just a thought of mine that I've had for a while. And this. Decepticons, Image. So the bad guys. No bueno. Pretty much the guys who are just here to just spit humans out and use them at their use and take the planet and die in the movie. So all the bad guys. So go Decepticons, Megatron. Alright. I don't want to buy anything. So yeah, this guy here. This guy is portrayed as a bad guy in this dude. I don't know what the hell. I just clicked on it. Keep doing that. Oh, I'm so bad at this. He's the the leader of all the bad guys for the most part. In some movies, he does give his power up to serve other people's or other people, other alien robotic beings. So that's Megatron. That looks like it's from some sort of video game or something, but that's the guy. He first movie. It's Megatron. Let's see, where was Megatron found in the first movie? Arctic ice. That's where Megatron was found in the first movie. And this is where I'm going to make a Hollow Earth connection, actually, because Admiral Byrd and all the programming. They got to tell us what's going on. They got to tell us who they are, where they've been, how they're going to do it. They do it through the movies, the music, the TV shows, etc. You know, Hollywood. It's all they do. They put out what they're going to do, how they're going to do it, and you can't stop us. Is how it is. So they find Megatron, the leader of the bad side, deep in the ice. And according to their little radar, he crash landed there about, I don't know, something BC, a long time ago. So that's showing you that these beings have been in the ice for a long time. And with him being in the ice, they, took him out and moved him. So who's to say that, the U.S. military or the Germans found these ancient beings just, hundreds of feet tall, just lodged in the ice, and they took them out and moved them. I'm not saying that's accurate. I'm not saying that happened, but it's plausible because they got to tell us a little bit of truth, and they tell us a lot of truth in the movies. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of movies that just have questionable, just quotes and gestures and background imagery, stuff like that. But so that's Megatron. Let's see if we can go off these notes here. So, okay, and yeah, another big one about a Transformers 1 here is what else did they find? What was Megatron looking for? He was looking for the cube. He was looking for the Allspark, is what they called it. Actually, what was that? Just a little 1 second video. I'm sure I can't get in that much trouble. What is? So what they were looking for? Let's see if this is.
I'm Anna Ferris.
Great.
This is
great. Commercial, blah blah blah. So let's see if this is what I think it is. No thanks.
There was the cube. We know not where it comes from, only that it holds the power to create worlds and fill them with life. That is how our race was born. For a time we lived in harmony, but like all great power...
No, I'm going to replay that just because there was no volume there, so let's do that again.
The cube. Before time began, there was the cube.
Before time began, there was the cube. Who else believes that? The Saturnalia folks, the Luciferian folks, look into that. They worship the cube. The Ashkenazi Jews, the cube. It's all about the cube. You gotta look into that. I'm telling you, like, before time began, there was the cube. So, religious cube. Saturnalia, the cube, 666. It's got them all there. There you go. There you go. There it is. That's it for you right there. Save that motherfucker. That's what it is, baby. Before time began, there was the cube. Saturnalia. Lucifer. The cube. 666. The hexagon. The Jewish star, baby. I just Googled this stuff. I didn't put it on there. I can't make this up. That's how it is, man. It's just what it is. So the first scene, the first words in the first movie, they give it right away. It's crazy. We're on the Hangout again. Oh, it's already on, you dumb prick. So just watch the rest of this for 1 second. We'll blow this up.
We know not where it comes from, only that it holds the power to create worlds and fill them with life. That is how our race was born. For a time we lived in harmony, but like all great power, some wanted it for good, others for evil. And so began the war. A war that ravaged our planet until it was consumed by death. And the cube was lost to the far reaches of space. We scattered across the galaxy, hoping to find
The far reaches of space. So you hear what this cube has the power of, supposedly. Then you hear about the cube that these Luciferian worshipping guys have, or worship. You hear about the powers that cube has, and they're just telling you the same thing. It's wild.
Find it and rebuild our home, searching every star, every world. And just when all hope seemed lost, message of a new discovery drew us to an unknown planet called Earth. But we were already too late.
The best ads with the most relevant content, and that is so much more powerful than just demographics.
So you see what I'm saying there? They tell it to you right in the beginning. Before time began, there was a cube, brings life, we've been searching for it, brings life, brings death, blah, blah, blah. Found its way to Earth, it's on Earth, and before the quote-unquote good could get there, we were already too late, they say. It's crazy. So they keep putting in our minds that aliens in space are real. You saw that in the beginning with the intro to the first one, obviously, through the far reaches of space, galaxies, and that's all baloney. Because you go outside at night, right? I don't know if you've ever been in an airplane before. You go in an airplane at night. They'll say you're down on the ground. You're going out at night. You're outside, not in an airplane. You're looking up, you see stars. Every day of the year. Whether unless there's clouds. Obviously you're not going to see the clouds, but or the stars, clouds in the way, but the stars are above the clouds. We know that you see them peeping through. There's always a little hole in the cloud. You just take a look, peep it through. But you go in an airplane, 30,000 feet in the air at night. You get a window seat if you're lucky. You look up. There's no stars. There's nothing that's 35 million miles long, and it's just black. Sun's pretty much eye level with you, 120,000 feet in the air. Moon's right across the way. They're both right there over the plane. There's no dip. There's no curve. There's no space. There's nothing. There's heaven. There's earth. There's the waters in between. And that's all we really got for now, man. It's crazy. It's wildly crazy. Incredible stuff, but so let's get back here and see what our notes have to say. Where are we? The alien transformers, demons. Yep, says they've been looking for in the movie. They were looking for this cube for obviously a couple thousand years with Megatron on the ice. Then the guy found it roughly 1800, 1900, whatever. in the movie, So they've been searching for this thing, and they've been coming, they've been going. It's crazy. Look at they just worship it. They have no idea what they're worshiping. I have no idea what this is, but that's probably some crap. Let's see. Yeah. Just more stuff to get you going, Get you going down the wrong rabbit holes. It's incredible. All the cube programming, Saturnalia, Voodoo rituals, Satan, the Jews. It's all right there. Sacred geometry. Hexagon, obviously there. Hexagon is a really big harbinger of sacred geometry, religious power, spiritual frequency power. What's so significant about the hexagon? Let's see. Solar simulator in the sky. The pentagram is important. This is what I was talking about. This is from that fucking bowling commercial. Yeah. Let me get to that. Yes, this is what I was talking about. Oh, this is someone showing it, huh? Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to steal your work, big guy. This is the Boeing commercial. Look at this. Boeing. We're going to go to another planet. Let's pause. That's what I was talking about. Remember those patents? Let's get out of here. Let's watch that. Yeah, we're going really off the Transformers thing, but that's okay, because the solar simulator is big. It's in the sky. Oh, look at that. One more time. Look at that. Oh. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. Same thing. Same thing. And what's this? And what's this? And what is that? Call me dumb, but you know what it is. I ain't that dumb. What did I just do here? This is a completely different Google whatever. It's throwing me off. So, there it is. That is that. That's this. Nothing's working. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get out of here. Alright, so that's what I was saying. Solar simulator, go get them. Look that up. So, that was just got through the first Transformer pretty much. Because, well, at the end of the movie, he destroys the cube, but the cube is never really destroyed because the energy fell, or one of the chips fell into his pocket, and that carries over into number 2. So with the power of the cube in number 2, because at the end of number 1, Megatron dies. Humans defeat Megatron. Not Optimus Prime, the Autobots, the other aliens. Humans defeat Megatron. So they think. So what does Antichrist do? What does Antichrist do? Say he's going to come down, get fucked up, get resurrected. He's going to pull his own Christ. So with that being said, let's see if we can go to YouTube and I'll show you what happens. And like the second scene of the second one. So Megatron Reborn Transformers 2. Yeah. So so pretty much he dies in the first one. All the other people who hail him or whatever, you know, Megatron, the harbinger of death, whatever you want to call him, they're so dedicated to him that even though he's dead, they're still in his name because they know they can bring him back. They will bring him back. It's incredible what they just show out there. And then what's in the Bible, it goes hand in hand. He's dead, and now they're going to revive him with the last part of the cube. And let's give this a watch as much as we can without getting, you know, a little copyright strike. Hold it right there. So, something we didn't see in the first Transformers was it was all just basically just robotic, like 9 feet or 18 to 40-foot tall, 100-foot tall beings, just incredible. I'm not gonna say they're human based, but like kind of what like the fallen angels would be, or maybe even regular angels, because they're huge compared to us. We're made in God's image, you know. Probably just a little bit smaller. And oh, my mic was way over here, so I don't know if you heard much of that, but so the first thing, something we see here, it's flown in. It's like a wolf transformic demonic hybrid. And what are they doing right now in reality? They're morphing human flesh with animal flesh, with AI flesh, and they're making all these crazy like hybrid beings. Shit, it's all against God. It's all against Jesus' name. It's crazy what they're doing, and they show in the movie right here, like, hey, look what this is. This is coming soon to a theater near you, or it's in a theater near you, which means it's coming to a reality near you. It's a little loud. Turn it down a little. Decepticon. Let's look at that name real quick. Decepticon. Deception, Decepticon. So they're the saviors and deceptors, and their leader is Megatron. You know what I'm saying? Deception, the leader of deception, Lucifer. It's all right there. And where'd they throw Megatron? Where'd they throw him? Threw him at the bottom of the ocean, the deepest part of the ocean. Pretty much right where they found him. They found him in the Arctic shelf, like, you know, about a half mile in the cave, which would have been ocean if it wasn't frozen. So you're just gonna put him right back where you found him, just on a different part of the earth. Like, that's a good idea.
Attack bearing 214 and possible hostile confirmed for Project Deep 6 drop point.
What do you got?
Soup, hold 5 contacts, 5,000 feet, diving fast.
Never seen anything dive that deep that fast. Man battle stations.
Chief of the watch, man battle stations. Helm, left full rudder, all ahead.
Something they show throughout all these Transformers movies is the fact that they got these people have got better better tech than us. But hold on, my dog's barking like a son of a bitch. I'll be right back.
Sir. Guys, go deep.
The nets detecting NBE-1 are screaming, sir.
That is 9,300 fathoms down and no confirmed DSRVs on site?
None, sir.
Then people, we've got a problem.
Need parts. Here's a little one. This should make energy.
Alright, sorry about that. Dog had a mental breakdown over a squirrel. So, what did we miss here?
The nets detecting NBE-1 are screaming, sir.
That is 9,300 fathoms down and no confirmed DSRVs on site?
None, sir.
Then people, we've got a problem.
Yep. Government's always involved hiding these things. These ancient beings. The government always the ones trying to cover it up. Government knows where they are, where they're hidden. The government probably put them there, like this guy. Let's keep going.
Need parts. Here's a little one.
Savages, they'll kill their own to save one. Wild.
This should make energy.
What was that? That was the cube. That was the last part of the cube. Right into his allspark. The all-powerful cube. It represents Saturnalia. Ancient demons. That bad stuff.
Con sonar now holds 6 contacts, and they're coming up fast.
Sound collision alarm. Left turn, runner.
500 feet.
Angel 6, we got 6 hostiles coming up.
That's pretty much all you need to see, man. 'Cause this stuff is just...
So disappointing.
yeah. Just back to his home country or home whatever. Where they got all these other demons just growing. All the little quote-unquote hatchlings around them. God, my dog is still freaking out downstairs. So... oh, Jesus Christ, people. I'm sorry. I gotta give you one more minute. Yeah, I gotta help myself. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. Dog goes mental when the owner's not home. Good stuff. But yeah, so Transformers, they just resurrect them. That's number 2. So, number 2, they show you a lot. And what else do they do with... he goes back home, right? Megatron. And they go back to Earth. They kill Optimus Prime. And that activates someone called the Fallen. Why would they call him the Fallen? He's more powerful than Megatron. He's more evil, older, bigger. And in the Bible, what did they always say about the Nephilim beings? The taller they were, the older they were. So this guy, he was taller, older, incredible. And they bring him to Earth, and he just pretty much just enslaves the human race in one day. And where do they go? Where do they go in that movie? You know, they go to Egypt, ancient Egypt. Let's Transformers 2, so we'll keep that part. Transformers 2. Egypt. Sure, Temple. No, not that one. That was actually not in Egypt. That was in Jordan. Oh, I should have kept Egypt there. Me and my great spelling. Egypt. Pyramids. Well, it doesn't show you here, but Transformers 2, the ending of it was the bad guys going towards the ancient pyramids and trying to unlock some sort of ancient demonic sun capture. And think of it this way: if say all that was semi-true, right? So let's say there is something inside the pyramids that can harvest the energy of the sun and just swallow the sun, kill the sun. If that is the case, the sun is not 93 million fucking miles away. You can't see anything that far. You can't. If an airplane is above your head, like 70,000 feet in the air, and it's the right side, you're not going to see it. You can't see anything that far. Nothing. It's ridiculous for people to think they see something that's 93 million miles away, that we're going around and we're getting pushed through the galaxy at 2 different speeds, you know? And we're going around in a circle at a different speed, going around that at a different speed, going around whatever, you know, around the galaxy, getting pushed through from a big bang. How crazy does that sound, people? Sounds wild. You just fall into it. You eat it up. You guys watch these movies. For entertainment purposes, and you love it. Oh, Megatron's badass, dude. Oh, look, you got the fucking dinosaurs. Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. Hey, you're worshiping these beings before they're even here. It's crazy that they're getting you ready for disclosure, and they're not here. They're getting you ready. So when they come, you're like, oh, it's just like in the movie. No, it's not going to be like. It's going to be worse than that. It's going to be worse than your worst nightmare. Men's hearts will fail from fear. That's in the Bible. You're going to wish you could die. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get real crazy. And people, they're eating this stuff up. They love it. Technology, they love it. Like, when there's 30-foot Transformers walking down the street or something. That'll wake them up. It's just ridiculous, these people. How are we going? We're going for 40 minutes already. Jesus Christ. That's what I'm talking about. Did my connection get any better? I freaking hope it did. Yeah, I can't even tell. Just go back in the simple hangout for a minute. But so yeah, that was just all in the title of the second one. I didn't even get into any of the notes under the second one. I probably got them all. So let's see. Captured Decepticon before. Oh, right. So in the first scene of the second movie, there's a force, there's an alien force, Autobots. They're hunting down Decepticons left on the planet. They find one, big one, you know. His last words were, "The fallen shall rise again." Incredible. I'm telling you, right in the first scene, the fallen shall rise again. And yeah, it's just showing that ancient markings at landmarks all around the world are just more than landmarks. They're not ancient landmarks. They're celestial. They're that what it's called in the star, the celestial. It's like an alignment. It's all set. It's all set upon that. It's crazy. So let's what else do we got here? Could be saying fallen angels and whatever they bring will come from the sky. Yeah, I can't disagree with that note from 2 years ago. So, alright, we're going to move on to the third one. You got Transformers 3, Dark Side of the Moon. Let's just bring that up on the screen real quick. Oh, hey, that's the live stream feed. What's up, everyone? So, get out of there. Dark of the Moon, Transformers. And images. This one is all 100% nonsensical bullcrap too. It's in the name. Dark of the Moon. Like, you serious? It's all in the name for that one. Because I'm not going to say there's not a dark side of the moon, because obviously we see there's a side that we don't see. It's funny, we see that there's a side that we don't see. Try wrapping that around your head if you've never been on this page before in your life, you know. So you got the dark side of the moon. That's it's only the way they're showing it, it's in space, obviously. Still, and on the dark side, it's showing the astronauts their live feet cut, you know, how it did in reality, and then they went to the dark side of the moon, saw some ancient artifacts, aliens or whatever, brought some of that stuff back, and then it pretty much came back to, you know, bite them in the ass. So, but it's just all pushing the alien space agenda. And it's helping NASA, it's helping the astronauts, because I don't know how much this movie did in the first, you know, couple days, but if it does $100 million, you divide that by, what's a movie ticket, $15? Subtract a little for tax. Like, I don't know what you're looking at for math there, but it's a substantial amount of people watching that movie. And I bet there's less than 0.04% of them that think like me, who are going to watch that movie, see through all the bullcrap, and try to get you hidden messages. It's every time you rewatch one of these movies, you never get you never get all the messages the first time. You gotta keep rewatching them and watching them, because more stuff pops out as you go. Because the more you unlock yourself into the or the more you break out of the matrix and unlock your consciousness, your inner thoughts, your thinking ability, you can see through the bullcrap and and try to expose the truth, show people what's reality, what's not, and it's incredible. You got these old beings, these ancient ones that Gordy Rose was talking about in a TED talk a year ago. They're worse than demons. They don't care about us like we don't care about an ant, but we're getting help from them through the D-Wave computer, so think about that. They're getting help from ancient beings that don't care about humans. That sounds similar to what these Decepticons are. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. So, Dark Side of the Moon, 214 Space is real. Yep, blah blah. Said all that already. And also, in a way, it's to back up the Planet X hoax or Nibiru or whatever the fuck you call that crap. It's ridiculous. So, so in Transformers 3, just like in Transformers 2, there's another older being they find, Sentinel Prime. He's pretty much the oldest Prime, the biggest Prime, taller than Optimus. Optimus couldn't defeat him without all his gadgets and friends and help. That's how strong this guy was, So you got this guy going around, and they got to wake him up with the gyro or whatever the heck it was they got in the second movie. So they wake him up. He's big, he's powerful, he poses as good at first, and then he stabs everyone in the back. So in a way, it's like waking up the devil. You're waking up Lucifer, awake. They're awakening him. He's been in deep sleep mode. And that's what these demons could be, and these fallen angels, they could just be in a deep sleep mode. Conscience is still working, but it's crazy. And now you got this project at CERN they've been working on for around 2.5 years now, called the Awake Project, the Awake Linear Project. Project Awake, look it up. CERN. It's 17 times smaller and 100 or 1,000 times more powerful, or 100,000 times more powerful, whatever number they want to give you. It's CERN, NASA, they're all the same bullshit. They're not doing what they're telling you they're doing, but they're doing something. So whatever numbers they give at you are probably bullshit, because it's not what they're doing anyway. So it's whatever it is. It's absolutely crazy. The deception, the Decepticons, it's all right there. It's all right there in your face. So we'll bring it to I think that was it for the notes on that one there. Autobot humans, together they awake. Yeah, so Autobots, humans, and the Decepticons, they work together. All three of them, Autobots, humans, Decepticons, to wake up the Prime guy. Yeah, Prime turns on the bots, like whatever they plan to wake up, and CERN is really going to turn on them. Right. So you got humans at CERN and all these other places that are messing with, Gordy Rose, D-Wave. They're talking about these ancient ones, these big ones, these fallen ones, talking about waking them up. It's just going to come to bite them in the ass. They're going to pose as good, and then just like that, they're going to turn, plans on, it's on, we run, you pray, you hide. I don't know what to tell you. When that happens, it's anything. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. The world we live in is absolutely crazy. So we're gonna move on here to Age of Extinction. I can read that for a hot second. So Transformers. Age of... I know I spelled a couple things wrong there, so yeah. So, Transformers, Age of Extinction. Once again, predictive programming, right in the name. I don't know about you, but dinosaurs, I have two views on them. A, Never lived. Weren't a thing. Hoax. Just to make you think we were back 93 million years. The Earth is that old. Blah, 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 blah. Or B. We're alive. Not 9 point whatever billion years ago. But recent. 50, 20, 10,000 years ago maybe. Who knows? I'm just saying. That's my opinion, you know? Just my opinion. JMO. So you got CERN trying to unleash these demons, right? Trying to wake things up. It's just gonna unleash demons, exterminate us, age of extinction. And what are they doing in this movie? It's all about quantum physics, quantum mechanics, quantum computers, AI, artificial robots. They have these fake transformers that they get from these older ones. So they got Megatron's head. So right now, this is how it broke down to me when I saw the movie. This is the first thing I thought. I'm like, wow. So they're telling us right now that they have the body, the consciousness of these older beings, people. It could be bad people like Hitler, or it could be like ancient beings like Megatron. They have all their minds working together to go to the AI programming, and when the AI makes artificial soldier robots, and they're gonna turn on us just like that because they're infected with the Megatron quote unquote infestation or whatever. Because even if it's bad, even if it's dead, it's still energy. It lives forever, and whether it's good energy or bad energy, you'll find out after the fact, probably. You know, it's crazy. Shows how the demon transformers and Decepticons are gonna turn on humanity. Of course they are. It shows the lab losing control. And that's what happened, because you have the fake Megatron waking up, losing control. And if you look at CERN, CERN has a thing called symmetry, and they're losing control. Everything reboots, and CERN goes off. So who knows what's going to happen when a quote unquote particle collider goes off? Like who even knows? It's crazy. And you got the hybrid what are they called? The hybrid dinosaur robots. And it's just another way, like I said, to reassure us that we've been here for 93 million miles or 90.8 billion years as a planet, and whatever I'm just throwing numbers out there. These aren't actual numbers. They're science numbers. I could throw anything. 2.4 billion, 1.9 million. You know, anything that's far away or that long ago, like that works for them because it works with the Big Bang Theory. Because that happened before time. Exactly. So yeah, we'll move on from here, the Transformers 4, because there's so much other things in that movie. We would literally have to watch this entire movie and break it down, because there's so much. Just in the labs, they got, it's literally like CERN and D-Wave in the labs. They're showing waking up this artificial demon. Artificial Megatron, artificial Lucifer, pretty much, and he just wakes up and he's like, shit, new body, let's go. Boom, it's on. Once these bad things wake up, it is on, people. What the hell did I get in my drink? Interesting. Alright, so we'll move on to Transformers The Last Night. Alright, 2 new tabs. We don't need that. So, Last Night goes right in. Perfect. Since this one's the most recent one, I got a little more brain power on this. I should have rewatched all these before I did this. So somewhere between Transformers 4, Transformers 5, Megatron fully realizes who he was, goes back home to Cybertron, meets that Quintessa chick, gets the red mark right here, and he's given him his full power, his full body, everything back. He's back, baby. He's even got the sword. He's ready to go kill everyone. and he's really goddamn tall in this one too. It's crazy. And you have six-headed fucking dragons in this shit too. Go look in the Bible and the Book of Enoch about that crap. It's fucking everywhere. Not everywhere, but it's there. It's there. So Transformers: The Dark Knight. I mean the Dark Knight, the Last Knight. It's Batman. So Lily shows their world merging with ours, world colliding, dimensions meeting. So you can pull a couple things from that. You can have so Transformers: Last Night. What's their place called? Cybertron. There it is. This is exactly what I was looking for. So that kind of helps their little Nibiru alien Planet X thing, that they're bringing a planet here to merge with ours, or they're gonna come harvest all of our energy, our resources. It all backs to aliens, because no offense to anyone watching this, but if you're gonna go get a general admission ticket to a Transformers movie, chances are you're not awake. You probably got the Megatron T-shirt on, or something like that. You know, it's what they're feeding you. They feed you this, and you go home thinking it. So like, oh crap. So when they Operation Bluebeam, so when they pull something off in the sky with all the chemtrails, it's just, all the chemtrails in the sky. It's a medium. It's a medium for projecting. Operation Bluebeam. You know. So when they pull off something like this in the sky, or they have a giant ship show up, we're just gonna, oh man, this is just like in Independence Day, or just like Transformers, or Prometheus, or whatever. It's every movie nowadays that's showing you this. It's just back in the agenda. It's crazy. So, and oh man, this is big. Let's see if we can find this one here from that movie. Go to YouTube. Yep, that was great typing there, Steve. Go to YouTube. Excuse me. We got Transformers Last Night. So let's find what this guy has to say. Captain Lennox. He's been in pretty much all the Transformers. In this movie, you got Mark Wahlberg posing as the alien. He's a good guy. He talks with all the aliens. You know, he's in communication with them. So, and they want him. They want him for information, obviously, but they let him go. So you got these people. These are like the FBI or something, and then you have Colonel Lennox and his people come up in here.
You're dead before I hit the ground.
I said stand down.
Shoot! Shoot! Take the shot! Shoot!
Don't do it, B! Hold your fire! Hold it! You! Drop it!
I'm not dropping shit.
Hey.
Listen.
Hey, the military doesn't want it this way, B. You
Listen real hard. What does he say? What the fuck does he just say? Listen.
gotta believe that. It's a new world order now, and these guys are calling the shots.
It's a what?
All we want is a whole...
It's a what? Let's turn this all the way up.
Wait, B, you gotta believe that. It's a new world order now, and these guys are calling the shots.
It's a new world order now, and these guys are calling the shots. Wow. Pretty much in the first 5 minutes of the movie. That's what they drop on you. That's what they drop on you. See if this pops up. No. Let's see.